Hello and welcome to the emails and automations. And now let's take a quick overview of the whole solution. You can access the thing from the emails and automations on top, and the first thing is the dashboard. This is where you can create your campaigns, add subscribers, lists, and automation flows. Basically, these are the quick links. And on the side, you have your statistics, like subscribers, in the last 30 days, how many new subscribers you get, and how many emails you have sent as well, plus increasing your limits. Now, in the campaigns is where you can also create campaigns, and you can also see the campaigns that you already have created, so you can access each one. And campaigns are basically the ability to blast emails to your subscribers. Very simple, and I'll show you in a moment. Then you have the automations. This is so powerful, yet so easy to create your automation flows with different triggers, rules, goals, actions, and you can create whatever paths you want. It's so good, and I will show you that as well in a moment. Then you have the list and subscribers. Here you have your subscribers to which you can send emails. So you can import or you can add one by one. Of course, if you have contacts already in your CRM, you can also add them as subscribers. You decide which ones to be subscribers and which not. You can create your lists to which you can populate from your forms and basically organize your subscribers there. And the segments are basically a way to filter your users, and based on that criteria to save a segment. Then you have the email templates. The email templates are the designs that we have created for you, that you don't have to build yourself. These are your starting point for your emails. So we have created templates for all sorts of different things. You can browse and see all of them, and you can again fully customize them. And if you want to see a template, just click on it, then you can see how it looks, and also how it looks on mobile devices as well. All the templates are auto scaling, so anything that you build with the email builder will scale on mobile devices. And now you have the ability as well to click on the three dots and clone that template to create your own version that you can customize and then reuse for more campaigns and automations that you're doing. And lastly, we have the settings. The settings is basically the way to connect your domain and verify it. So this is very important if you want to send. You will not be able to send emails unless you verify a custom domain. So here you can add one or multiple domains from which you want to send emails, and the verification is very easy via CNAME and TXT record that you add to your domain to make the connection. And after that, you'll be verified and be able to start sending emails. So this is how simple and yet powerful the whole email marketing and automations is. And now let's start with creating our first campaign. So the first step when we are creating a campaign is of course to add some kind of a name to it. So here we added some name, and let's go to select what kind of a campaign we want to create. So you have two options, a regular or an A/B test. So the A/B test is basically to split test your subject or content of the email, and based on the results on click or open rates to select which is the winner to send the remaining of the emails. But for the example, let's use the regular campaign. And next, of course, is to select the design. So here we have a lot of templates that you can choose from to start your email design. So pick anything. Basically, there is all sorts of different options to choose from. Whatever you pick, you can fully customize with the builder. So let's just pick one design, and we can now start editing it with the builder. Of course, you can add different sections with it. So now about the email builder, it's slightly different than what you might have seen in the page builder, but it's still block-based, and you can adjust your paddings really easy with the handles. It's really smooth, really easy. As you know, we are so fanatic about speed. But if you want to edit any type of a section, all you have to do is click on it. So there on the side, you'll see the information about which you can change, like buttons, covers, etc. So you can change to something else, let's say a bluish. Now, when it comes to text, you edit that straight into the design. So only other options, such as more like styling, you can adjust on the side. But like button text and button link actually is here that you can adjust. And the cover and etc. you can adjust on the side. So you can do that, just click on a specific section. Like in this case, all you have is text, so all you do is you can adjust the color of the background. So this way you can edit your email freely. Now if you want to add different sections, just drag and drop into the design. So let's say that you want to add a section like this, maybe here, between those two. You can just drag it and drop it there, and you can create some padding if you want. And again, click on it to start editing the design of that. You can click on switch to switch the position. So why is like this? Why it's not like the page builder? Because emails are different than web, and there is so many different email browsers and email clients, and it's really not ideal to be very free to modify. And I think we created quite a lot of different blocks to enable you to create whatever designs that you desire, and be very flexible at the same time, but make sure it's foolproof so that everything looks very good in the different email clients for your users. So when you're ready with your design, well, before we go, you can also adjust, when you click on the site, you can also adjust the styling of your whole email. So you can change, let's say, the color to something else. You can adjust the width, the position of the whole email itself. And let's not forget that you can also adjust on the site, and each block has a copy and move up and top. So if you're ready with your design, all you have to do is go next. But before that, you can save it as a template if you want to reuse it somewhere else. You can just scrap what you have built here and just pick a new design, preview it. Let's say here we can just preview what kind of design we have created. We can also see it on mobile as well. And for mobile, you don't have to do anything. It just scales down pretty good on mobile, so you don't really have to adjust anything. All the fonts and everything scales down, so it looks really good on mobile phones as well. So if you're ready, just click on next and go to pick your audience. So here we have a few lists already created. So you can select a list, you can select a segment. So just pick a segment, and by clicking on exclude, you can actually exclude people from that segment, a list or segment that you have here. And you can also click there to remove that exclusion. So let's say we want to send to the default list, just click on next. And this is the campaign settings. So basically, to which person you want to send information, the email. So we can add some kind of email subject, let's say subject. And here we can actually add a property. So if you want to add, let's say, the first name, so let's say hey first name, welcome. So that will add the person's first name into the subject. And actually you can do that as well for the design. I forgot to mention. So when you're in the text editor, you can go and click here on the tag option. Of course, you can just write it, but you can just click on the tag and add the first name into the email. So now the first name will be added into the this heading of your email as well. So let's go again to the summary, save the design that we already created. And here we have information to which we're sending, from who is this email and who is going to be receiving the reply to. We can of course send a test email if you want, or just go and send a campaign that will be blasting the campaign to that list of users, or you can schedule it for later sending. So from here you can select a date and time when do you want to schedule this campaign. So this is how simple it is to send a campaign. From all the steps, as you can see, in just a few minutes, you can create an amazing campaign and blast it to your subscribers. So let's just send ours, and we're here now into the campaign is being started successfully, and you can see here the audience, the opens, and the click rates. So now inside, when you click on it, you actually see a summary about the campaign and what has happened with it. So here you can see how many people have received it. Currently it is still being sent, so it doesn't show anything, so it will refresh in like a minute or so. How many has opened, clicked. Here is some graphics about it, so you can visually see the opens and click rates. If you have any emails in your email, you also see clicks and opens as well, so you'll see that information, as well as unsubscribe, bounce, and mark the spam, which is very important when you're sending campaigns, to make sure that you have low scores, low percentages on those factors, because that might get your account suspended if you have too high of a bounce or unsubscribe, or well, not unsubscribe but bounce and spam. Unsubscribe is for you. Make sure you don't spam your users to lose them. And then we have the details. So the details is how many people have received and who has clicked on or opened the email. And there is the preview of your email as well. So you don't forget what you actually send to your users. You can see the actual email that you've sent to them and how it looks. And at the end is of course the unsubscribe. So this is the campaigns, how simple it is to create your own and see information about each campaign and what has happened to that campaign. And yeah, this is the campaigns. I hope that you enjoy them, and let's check out the other options such as automations.